Welcome back to Tightly Packed TV, live from Interpack with Packaging Journal. We have had a full day of innovations, meeting people, talking, and starting this Interpack. Now we are joined by Leibinger. I have three experts here with me. Leibinger is one of the key highlights of this year's Interpack fair. They are ushering out innovations all of the time and have entered a new era of coding and marking with their new IQJET, which they are going to present here. It's the first time today that we have an exponent, and you will show this to us. You have introduced this innovation on the 3rd of May here at Interpack as well. The launch was here in the exhibition center. And yeah, first of all, congratulations on the innovations that you guys are promoting all over again. Whoever wants to meet Leibinger can do so in booth 26 in Hall 8B, which is close to where we are now. And now let's look at who we have here. First off, we have Christina Leibinger, CEO of Leibinger. Then we are also joined by Christoph Lopez, and last but not least, Alexander Deuchert. Let's start with you, Christina. Maybe you can tell us a bit more about your company.
Yes, sure. Thank you for this nice introduction. Of course, I'm very happy that you already heard about our new product, the IQJET. So, Leibinger company is a privately owned company. We are located in southern part of Germany with our 300 employees there. We are developing and producing our products for the coding and marking industry. So we have a worldwide partner network. We have 150 distributors covering the world. So we have a worldwide presence taking care of our customers, yes. And 2023 is a very important year for Leibinger company, as we are, of course, introducing our really new, very nice product. I dare to say that. And on the other hand, we are celebrating our 75th anniversary, company anniversary this year. So in 1948, my grandfather started with the production of numbering machines. So our origin is not in the coding and marking business originally. Till now, we are producing and delivering our numbering machines to the high security printing industry. So almost every banknote in the world are printed with Leibinger numbering system, numbering boxes. So the little serial number on the banknote. On the banknote. And why I am telling you that, the reason is we are really, due to our history, we are really experts in manufacturing very precise parts who can work really good, smoothly together. And our result for the coding and marking industry, for our CIHA printers, we have the philosophy to produce whatever we can in-house, in our company, in Tuttlingen, and our philosophy to have a very high vertical range of integration, to have full control of over our quality and over our product. So in 1996, we entered a world that was entirely new for Leibinger, the world of CIHA. So we entered this coding and marking industry. Until then, we developed very successfully. So we have really every year a growth in the double-digit range, and we are gaining market share, and we are investing a lot. We invested really a lot during the last years to gain market share, to make Leibinger brand more known in our industry. And we succeed in doing this. And we expanded our market presence, we invested in sales, in marketing, and of course in the development of our products.
There was so much information in there just now. Amazing. I wouldn't have thought that because obviously this is a packaging and processing fair, that you are also the ones printing the codes onto bills and banknotes. That's so interesting. So a long history for the company as well, and I've already mentioned the word innovation a few times. How important is innovation for Leibinger then?
This innovation is very, very important. We are convinced that this product is really setting a new benchmark in our CIJ world. Let me call it like that, because in this product, a lot of innovations are combined. This product not only have one innovation, several innovations, but I think this will be better explained from my experts.
I can't wait to hear it. On to you, Mr. Lopez, then. You have been working in the coding and marking field for 15 years now. What challenges have you experienced?
From a consumer standpoint, we are all more and more asking for more traceability for the products, but also we are more and more connected with our smartphones and so on. So we expect to get more information from the products. And that drives some new requirements in terms of marking and coding. And Leibinger is working with the GS1 group to define the new standards for printing, like the GS1 data link, which will include 2D barcodes, which will include more information about the traceability and the product itself. Now, if you take it from a production standpoint, it's all about productivity, effectiveness, cost of operation, but also the environmental footprint right now. And CIJ is a quite old technology because it was invented 40 years ago, but there's not been really major innovation. There's been a lot of incremental innovation, if you want, in this market, but nothing really disruptive. Mm-hmm. And Leibinger, coming from a different industry, is thinking in a way differently, if you want, about the problem. And that's why we introduced that product that is, we think, so innovative. And if you're interested, we can tell you more about it.
Yeah. So you're bringing together different areas and ideas, knowledge, and then combining it in this machine. Can you tell us a bit more about the trends in coding and marking that we see, or that we maybe will see as well in the future?
But the trends, I mean, I think I've covered them, to be quite frank. But the real question in this market is not really about the trends, because I think they are pretty clear, but how to address these trends. Because, as I said, the CIJ technology is an old technology that was never very reliable, but the entire industry has adapted to these constraints. Like, the fact that the product will not start correctly, that the product may spill ink on the floor, that it would eventually stop printing. This has become like a standard, and nobody has really done anything about it really structurally. While with this printer, we've really rethink completely the approach, and we think we are reinventing really the CIJ. It's like a CIJ 2.0, if you want. And maybe I can illustrate that with two very simple things that I think the majority of the people can understand.
Yes, please.
If you take a pot of paint and it's sealed, you can keep it for years. It will always be current. It will always work perfectly. But as soon as you will open the cap, it will dry in a few hours. I think everybody has experienced that. And that's one of the problems that the marking and coding industry is facing with CIJs. As the ink ink circuit is not sealed, you have to clean the product very often because the ink is going to dry in the head. So everybody's running a production now knows that you need to clean your CIJ very regularly. With this product, the head is completely sealed, so it's like my can of paint, always liquid, always working. So you start it in the morning, you stop it in the evening, you don't have anything to do. So that means that you don't need a technician to attend the machine. You can spend your energy elsewhere.
Yeah.
The second part that I can quote as an example that I think everybody will understand is the way we pressurize the system, because these systems work under pressure. And if you take all the products in the market, they all work more or less the same way, with pumps that are putting pressure in the circuits continuously. The problem with that is the pumps that are doing this are going to wear at some point, and sooner than later. This product uses a completely new way of putting that pressure, and Alex will show you more details about it, which is that it's like, I call it a balloon concept. You know, when you inflate a balloon, you blow the air inside the balloon, and then it stays inflated. And over time, it may lose a little bit of air. You may need to bring more air into the balloon, but the system is working only a fraction of the time. And that's the innovation that we brought in that product. So what concretely that means is that the pumps are going to live forever almost, because they're working like 10% of the time. And what that means for our customers is that this printer is the first printer to be able to run for 5 years without any maintenance.
Wow. That sounds like efficiency and also sustainability in one machine. Great.
For sustainability, there's more, but Alex will cover it.
Yes.
Because that's an area that's also very important for us. And maybe one thing that I can tell you, not to steal the content of Alex, is, for instance, our cartridge are totally recyclable. They are not hazardous waste. If you take the cartridges in the marking and coding, they have to be disposed in a special way because they've held some chemicals, and because they are not emptied, they have to be treated a certain way. Or cartridges are completely emptied and they can be completely recycled.
Great. So then, on to you, Mr. Deuchert.
Thank you very much.
We have this lovely printer here. I've heard that it's also a very intelligent printer. Can you tell us more about the digital and intelligent tools that have been worked into this machine?
Yeah, as Christina already mentioned, there are many intelligent systems in this new printer, many innovations which lead together to an extremely reliable printer, which is easiest to use and which has the lowest total cost of ownership. The most important thing about a printer is, of course, that it prints an excellent print quality from the first minute on until the end of the production, or even around the clock. And this is the case what the Leibinger IQJET definitely performs. The whole system, or the secret of that, is based inside the printer, where different intelligent systems work together. So one of them is responsible for the print quality, and if you mind, I would like to show you how this works. What we have in the printer is we have the unique automatic nozzle seal. This nozzle seal guarantees that whenever you start up the printer, it prints immediately without any startup issues, without any cleaning. This works due to the fact that we have an ink circuit in the printer, which is closed whenever the printer is not used. So I close that for the moment. So this means whenever the printer is not used, we have a sealed ink circuit, and in this circuit the ink circulates, so there is no chance that any clogging happens in the ink circuit or in the nozzle, which are typical problems of conventional CIJ printers. And with our full automatic nozzle seal system, this is simply a problem of the past. The printer starts up without spitting, spotless, is ready from the first minute with an excellent print quality. The print quality is also maintained by a full automatic temperature control in the print head, where we keep the ink temperature on a stable temperature independent from the ambient temperature. And on top of that, what's very important for print quality of inkjet printers is the ink viscosity. And we maintain a very, very stable and flat ink viscosity due to the fact that we have an additional mixing tank in the system, which allows a very fast and accurate viscosity control. So all of this is about reliability and leads to a nearly 100% availability of the printer. But it's not only about printing and print quality, it's of course also about operating of the system. So we have a completely new operation system which is as easy to handle as operating your smartphone, with a big display with was wiping like you usually are used to operate a state-of-the-art equipment. So there is no training required for the employees. They can operate the printer right away, and if they need help, and we have active, or better to say interactive assistance systems which lead the operator step by step through every process with very precise 3D animations. So a very reliable printer which is very easy to handle. But what's extremely important, especially in the industry of fast-moving consumer goods, which is very, very price critical, so we talk about the total cost of ownership. And total cost of ownership of the new Leibinger IQJET is extremely low because the consumption of consumables is the lowest in the industry, due to the fact that we have an integrated solvent recovery system. Evaporated solvent gets condensed and returned into the system. The Leibinger IQJET has also the unique eco mode. That means whenever the printer is not in use, the printer automatically closes the nozzle, and then there is zero solvent consumption. Another very important reason for total cost of ownership, of course, is maintenance. And especially CIJ printers are well known for high maintenance costs. With the IQJET, we are in a unique position in the market that we have 5 years no maintenance required. So this really means you can run this printer for 5 years and there is no regular maintenance required. And when it comes to maintenance, after 5 years, you can even carry out the maintenance by yourself. With our interactive assistant system, every operator, without any knowledge, without any special tool, can carry out the maintenance at this printer. And last but not least, another very unique innovation is our unique print head refresh system. So whenever you run a printer like this for extremely long time in a very high print frequency, and this is what we have in the fast-moving consumer goods industry, in packaging machines, sooner or later you will have some impurities in the print head which have to be cleaned off. So far in the industry it's normal then the operator has to manually clean the print head. But with the Leibinger IQJET, this is a thing of the past. The operator just has to put the print head in the print head care station, and then the printer fully automatic cleans the print head and removes any impurities. And this without any manual step, and the operator does not come in contact with solvent at any time. So the whole combination is the perfect solution for all kind of marking and coding tasks, and of course, in particular, in the packaging industry, for all kind of fast-moving consumer goods, and also, of course, for food and beverage applications.
Great, thank you so much. You've covered advantages for customers, the different sectors of packaging that this printer can be applied to. Maybe one other question. Obviously, we're at Interpack here, and you have your booth at Hall 8B. It's booth D26 for everyone who wants to come and take a look. What other products, can visitors see? What can they get more information on at your booth?
So of course, in our booth, we do not only show the brand new Leibinger IQJET, which, as you mentioned, is a world premiere here. We also show our existing printer fleet for all kind of applications. So the Leibinger Jet 2 Neo printer, the Leibinger Jet 3 Up printer. So we cover the full range for all kind of applications, and we are glad to show this. On top of this, very important, we have the brand new Leibinger Connect. This is a free of charge cloud service for all our customers. So the customers can connect their printers to the Leibinger cloud, which allows them on any equipment, anywhere, to see the status of their printers, to get even an email or a push-up message whenever the printer sends a message, so they are all aware about the printer fleet from anywhere.
Awesome. Is there anything any one of you would like to add to this very lovely presentation so far?
Yeah, we would be really happy if you would come to our booth, to our innovation world with some drinks, some food, and learn more about our product. So we have every hour a little show taking 10 to 15 minutes to experience our new innovation.
We already heard what an international company you are. This is an international fair, so there should be a lot of people coming and taking a look at your innovations and products.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great.